You know, some people, before they're about to do something, they feel that they need to discredit the people who are doing the same thing that the discreditor is about to do. And there's a few different reasons that people do this, and not everybody does it for the same reason. But some people do it because they don't want to be seen as being a member of whatever it is. Some people discredit the thing that they are about to engage in because they want to be seen as the authority on the matter.
Fuck this.
So they paint everybody else into looking like fools, or they try to make them look like they're up to no good. Now, Pharaoh has engaged in conspiracy theories for years. And he knows that they're conspiracy theories, but he don't want for people to see him that way. He don't want people to see his stuff as conspiracy theories. And a few months ago, I done a video about him doing that. And I played some examples in that video, and I'm going to have my response to him in the description box along with different streams of his where he's doing it again. I'm going to call that the sample video. And he did another one yesterday. Matter of fact, where he's talking about how conspiracies are destroying society and poisoning the minds of the people. But he does it. Like his Maui Fire live streams where he's talking about how people are destroying the planet. And he thinks that his alternative theory is not a conspiracy theory because his theory is a different version of the happenings than the conspiracy theorists have. He thinks that.
Oh boy, that's something. But tonight we're going to talk about, I feel there's an effort to keep young white Americans uninformed, okay? I believe that's a plot to do that. So I'm going to talk about this because a lot of people have been, kind of not happy with Ron DeSantis. And, yeah. So, any hints on who's pushing that? I think it's who's pushing what? You mean to get rid of the Black History? Yeah, I know exactly what that's all about. I know exactly what that's all about. It's not what we think. I don't believe it's what black people think. I don't believe they're trying to keep Black history away from us. I believe they're trying to keep Black history away from young white Americans. That's what I believe. I believe that's a plot to do that.
A plot? What do you mean a plot? Not a conspiracy theory, but a plot, he says. That was a stream he did a few weeks ago titled, "The Effort to Keep Young White Americans Uninformed." Where in that live stream, he said that it has been a government and institutional and systemic effort to make sure a specific group of people are kept in the dark. A man, Pharaoh, who is vegan and has spent years talking about how the government poisons the meat with all kind of chemicals and carcinogens and all kinds of stuff. But he calls other people conspiracy theorists.
Shalom, Deborah. Conspiracies. Now, there's a lot of conspiracies on social media. A lot. I would go as far as to say 30 to 35% of social media posts are conspiracies and growing. TikTok is conspiracy heaven or conspiracy hell, depending on how you look at it. And these conspiracies are a conspiracy.
Okay, stop right there. Stop right there, because I don't want people to miss that Pharaoh is in the beginning stages of constructing a conspiracy theory. You know, that thing that he says is so poisonous to society?
And these conspiracies are a conspiracy. I do believe. I believe these conspiracies are intentionally released, and we're going to talk about it. I personally believe that the authors of many of these conspiracies are government agents.
Now I could end that right there. Could end this commentary right there, right now, with like, share, subscribe, and bless my Cash App that will be pinned on the comment board. I could just let that sit right there. I don't even have to continue, but I will. Man said that conspiracy theorists are the Fed. Well, that would be what's known as a conspiracy theory. Because a government plotting against the public is what?
But through all that social media, we eventually end up in a situation where we had the pandemic. And when the pandemic came, it was very interesting because the government jumped on all of the owners of the social media and summons them, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, summons them to Washington. And they left Washington and they start monitoring our conversations.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yeah. To silence the public, to keep the public from sounding the alarm too loud. Summon them to Washington to make sure that too much of what governments are really up to didn't get out. And one of the ways that these social media owners did, one of the things that they did to silence people was to call them crazy conspiracy theorists, was to have that jacket put on people.
And they left Washington and they start monitoring our conversations. And so during COVID, I got a few strikes on YouTube and could have lost my channel. And YouTube was always saying that some of my information about COVID, that fact checkers, and Instagram and Facebook too, they had these fact checkers said that what I said wasn't factual.
Yeah, they put your ass in the category of a crazy conspiracy theorist for telling people what was really going on, huh?
That fact checkers and Instagram and Facebook too, they had these fact checkers said that what I said wasn't factual. Now that's very interesting because these fact checkers, they will still show up on Facebook and Instagram. But it's amazing what they fact check. They don't fact check a lot of these conspiracies. And it's like they only fact check the truth. And if it's just a crazy conspiracy, they don't fact check it. Strange.
In other words, everybody else's conspiracy theories are just crazy conspiracy theorists being crazy, but your conspiracy theories are perfectly sane and rational, backed up with facts and empirical data, right?
They only fact check the truth. And if it's just a crazy conspiracy, they don't fact check it. Strange. But the problem with these conspiracies is this. For me, psychologically, looking at it as a psychiatrist, because I'm a natural born psychologist, psychiatrist, and sociologist. I'm just born with that skill.
To prop themselves up as the authority on matters. He has a lot of live streams doing that where he'll discredit the very thing he's about to engage in. And there are a lot of other people that do that too.
But in the meantime, people are saying a billion other conspiracies and there's no fact checkers. Now, which conspiracies are they fact checking and which ones are they letting go and why? Why some of these conspiracies, they just letting them go. They letting them ride. And other conspiracies, they shutting down. What's the difference in those conspiracies? It's also coming out that it was a government experiment, that it was gain of function, stuff that I got blocked for. I haven't got an apology yet. I got blocked for saying that. They said, the fact checkers said, I'm wrong. Now the fact checkers ain't fact checking. No, the fact checkers have not apologized. Strikes haven't been removed. I got no apology from Facebook. I got no apology from YouTube or anybody for that violation of my human rights. And I've got no acknowledgement that you was right.
Apologize to you for what? Telling the truth? Why would the government, whose purpose was to make sure that the public remains blinded and deafened, apologize to you for your crazy conspiracy theory that was the truth? Why? Apologize to you for what? Why not just talk? There's a lot of people that do that. You want to talk conspiracy theories, what you think is going on behind the public's back? Just talk. No need to pretend that you don't indulge in it. Just talk.